finally arrived. Here is the Cubot J8 unboxing and review. We get 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, the MediaTek 6580 for around $60. So if there's one thing I like about Cubot, it's that their boxes look nice. And as you can see, that is a pretty decent looking presentation. We have a matte plastic feeling back. And actually I like this material, but yeah, other than that, this phone looks pretty basic on the, and in the box we have this, peel off the film of the battery. Oh, okay, it's one of those. Okay. And here we have our power brick. These are the specs for those who want to see. And our charging cable, micro USB. And then here we have some more pamphlets, not interesting. We have a headphone jack and our charging port is over here on the top to the side, which looks kind of strange, but who cares? Let's power it on. So this is Android 10 Go edition. Okay, so first impression, the display looks quite nice. We have a startup menu, which is a good start. I like this phone, it's kind of cute in the hand. Get kind of like a bezel-less design over here, the change isn't that big. So yeah, first impressions are good. So I'm gonna set this up and get back to you. So here we go, the phone is all set up, just installing a few apps. It is pretty snappy, as you can see. So I always liked the MediaTek 6580, it was always a pretty fast chip for the price, and yeah. Let's see if we have a face unlock. We do, so we're gonna set that up. Oh, there we go. Let's see how it works. That's pretty slow. But what if I do it close up? Still pretty slow. So I mean, it works, at least in the current environment that I'm in, but it is pretty slow. Pressing the X, nothing happens. That's great. Alright, I expected better, but let's try disabling ads, maybe that will help. Nope. Huh. Okay, knife it is. It's not that playable, which is, I mean, it's weird. What about WindRider? So it's been over a minute now and WindRider is still loading. So I can already tell you guys, this phone is not for gaming. Oh, forgot the light. Oh, the phone wasn't even... It was locked? How? Didn't I just open WindRider? What happened? Okay, let's try this again then. Oh, there we go. Now it opens. It's stuttering. It's stuttering. I can't move. I went for the building. And I can barely... Okay, it's... Okay, guys, this phone is not for gaming. Okay, YouTube loaded pretty slowly, but for the price, I'd say it was just fine, you know? I mean, it is slow. I mean, it's obviously it's gonna be slow, right? The question is if things actually happen when you try to do them, and in this case, it does. So, phone does what it's supposed to do. Now let's watch some YouTube. Alright, so the speaker is decent. You know, it's sort of quiet, but the quality is decent enough for me to give it a pass. So it's decent, just my only complaint would be that it's a bit too quiet. Our main camera is 13 megapixels, selfie is 8 megapixels, rear video is 720p, front video is 480p. which even for these super budget phones in 2020, yeah, it's pretty bad, even for this phone standards. So yeah, let's take our first selfie. Let's go outside. We are facing video on the Cubot J8 720p, and on my end it's starting a bit, but on your end it's probably fine, which is usually the case. And just walking, standing still, it's hard for me to see through the viewfinder exactly how the video is, mostly because of the screen protector that's adding a lot of glare to the screen. But yeah, what I can't see is the focus, so as soon as I tap on the screen, nothing's happening. What if I back up a little bit? Nope, it just does not want to focus on these flowers. Um, Front-facing video on the Cubot J8, 480p, and on my end it looks fine, but that's because I'm watching it on a phone. But I'm guessing that I look pretty bad right now in terms of quality. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think. And yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So should you buy this phone for $60? I mean, yeah, it's worth it. Just don't buy this phone for games. I mean, for light usage, it works perfectly fine. As you can see, it is pretty quick. You know, it's the speed is perfectly acceptable for the price. I mean, there's no major stutters. It just works, and that's what you want from any smartphone you pay any price for, especially $60. So, my expectations were low, but I mean, this is a good performing phone, and also decent camera, decent speaker, a good display. This phone is a steal for the price. So I think for around $60, yeah, you should buy this phone. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.